Welcome back to the Sunday Special. Today we're reading No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai and illustrated by Junji Ito. Let's go ahead and get into this. Society. I felt as though I were beginning to acquire some vague notion of what it meant. It is the struggle between one individual and another, and their struggle. People cannot conceive of any means of survival except in terms of a single then and there contest. They speak of duty to one's country, but the object of their effort is invariably the individual. Even once the individual's needs have been met, again the individual comes in. The incomprehensibility of society is the incomprehensibility of the individual. The ocean is not society, it is the individuals. I've left here and come to you. Well, since it's you, Yo-chan. And from that night I lodged myself on the second floor of the stand bar in Kyobashi. You really are hopeless, Yo-chan. You owed your girlfriend in Kyunji quite a debt, didn't you? I left her because I owed her a debt. This was the least I could do to pay her back. There you go, talking nonsense again. You're adorable. I guess I'd best not have to have you in debt to me. Yes, please don't. Work me hard in the bar. Treat me like a slave. Say, madam, that young man's always here. Who is he, anyway? Name's Yo-chan. Be nice to him. Yo-chan, eh? Yo-chan, don't sit in the corner. How about you come over here? Come here. Don't sit in the corner. How about you come over here to drink? That's very kind of you. Now that I get a good look at you, you're quite the young man. That's a fine lad. What's a fine lad doing in a seedy place like this? Well, sorry for being run down. Well, sorry for being run down. Yo-chan, you've drunk quite a lot again tonight. Do be careful you don't slip. There we go. Thud. Goodness, you do take some minding, Say, madam. What is it? The world. The world is not such a dreadful place, Yes, that's right. My feelings of panic, namely, of the hundreds of thousands of whooping cough germs borne by the spring breezes, the swarms of sebaceous parasites infecting the leather straps in the subway cars, or the tapeworm fluke, and heaven knows what eggs that lurk in raw fish and undercooked beef and pork. Or the fact that if you walk barefoot, a tiny sliver of glass may penetrate the sole of your foot, and after circulating through your body, eventually... My panic was molded by the unholy fear aroused in me by such superstitions of science. However, if you ignore them completely, they at once become vanishing ghosts of science. These superstitions had terrified me. I found this charming, now among almost laughable. I was in the end a manga artist, an unknown one. No great joys or great sorrows. Under a silly pseudonym, I drew dirty pictures to be sold in cheap magazines and railway stations. And the text says, waste not your hour nor the vain pursuit. Better be merry with the fruitful grape of this and that endeavor and dispute than sadden after none or bitter fruit, which is apparently a quote from Rubaiyat. My pleasures were chatting aimlessly with the customers after work and liquor. That said, I still was afraid of human beings. The desire to see frightening things, my proclamations to the customers of my drunken theories. The most primitive striking thing in art is precisely paintings of ghosts. Yo-Chan started with his art theories again. That's so. Ghosts are the art then. That's right. Once I painted a masterpiece myself. Would that I could show you. Come on, Yo-Chan. Go and get a pack of hope from the tobacco shop across the way. Sure. Sicko, honey, you there? Coming. Goodness, Yozo. You can't go on drinking every day from morning to night. What's wrong with drinking? Why is it bad? Better be merry with the fruitful grape than saddened after none or the bitter fruit. Lose your fingers in the tresses of the cypress, slender minister of wine. Do you understand? No, I don't. How stupid are you? I'm going to kiss you. Go ahead. You silly fool. You and your ideas of chastity. There was something unmistakable about Yoshiko's expression, which marked her as a virgin who had never been defiled. No, I mustn't. I didn't have the right to defile this innocent. See you later, Yoshiko. Soon after New Year's, one night in the dead of winter. Man's life is like a flowing river. Oh, it's freezing. What is there to fret over on the river bank of a willow tree? Ah! Ow, 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 ow! Yoshiko, help! Goodness, what a mess. Hang on, Yozo. Here we go. Phew. You gave me a fright. Ow, 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 ow. Yozo, you drink too much. I'm giving it up from tomorrow on. I won't touch a drop. You mean it? There's no doubt about it. If I give up, will you marry me, Yoshiko? Of course. Let's hook fingers and I'll promise I'll give it up. The next day, as might have been expected, I spent drinking. I'm sorry, Shiko. I got drunk. Oh, you're awful, trying to fool me by pretending to be drunk. No, it's the truth. I'm not pretending. You're a good actor. I'm not acting, you little idiot. I'm going to kiss you. Go ahead. No, I'm not qualified. Look at my face. Red, isn't it? I've been drinking. It's just the sunset shining on it. Don't try to fool me. You promised yesterday you wouldn't drink. We made a pinky promise. It's not that I've been sleeping. It's not that. I've been sleeping with the madam. Such lies. And I tried to commit lover-suicide in Kamakura. I made a woman die. It was in the papers. You must have read. Lies, lies, lies. This girl before me was a genius at trusting people. What a holy thing uncorrupted virginity is. I had always imagined the beauty of virginity was nothing more than an illusion of stupid poets. But it really is alive in this world. I wanted once in my lifetime to know a great savage joy, no matter how immense the suffering that might ensue. Madam, we're getting married. Are you? Well, I'm glad to hear it. Spring came at last, filled with a joy I had never felt before. Ah, look! How wonderful! Was it an ill omen of the tragic sorrow to come later? At this time, however, it was so full of joy. I was so full of joy that it was near to impossible to understand this. I'm nothing much. Yoshiko, lift your face. Oh, I'm nothing much, but I'm happy to be your wife. Yoshiko, lift your face. And I guess we'll pick up there next time. All right. Well, thanks again for watching, and I hope you'll join us again next time.